Okay. Um, Sorry, he's probably looking at my fat belly there. I am back in an old area today, and I just did a short video on Facebook, letting some people over there know that I was out today. This is kind of a spur of the moment thing. I really wasn't planning on doing anything today, but let me turn this camera around and show you what I got going on. I brought this setup today that I'm going to try. And what up, Tate? Now I'm going to explain this really quick, and then I'm going to go back over here and show you this little spot back here in the trees. I had something happen there a while back. Who was that? Oh, Greg. What's up, Greg? Hey, you're the one that I've been trying to get a hold of, man. You said you had some property. I'm not gonna name any towns or anything, but I left you some my email address and all that. But I have a buddy that lives right over there by you, and he's a team member of mine. He wanted to come over and just kind of look at your property, if that was okay. And then if it looked like it was something interesting, I was going to come down there with him and come check it out. But yeah, we've been trying to get a hold of you. I'm glad you popped on here. So anyway, I'm in an old area today, and I came out here just to try this out. That's really all I came out to do. This is my old, it's just my old JVC full HD camcorder. I've had this thing forever. It's the one that has the 200 times zoom on it. It's pretty badass. But I bought this setup for my other camera, my newest camera, and stupid me, I didn't even notice that camera did not have an audio jack so you've got to plug this in. This is a shotgun mic. I even have a better one at the house. I'm only using it for when I'm in special occasions. It's a badass mic. But this is a new setup, and that new camera does not have an audio jack, so I kind of wasted my time on that. So I even thought about selling that camera and buying something better. I mean, it's a really nice camera. The other bad thing is when you it's got, like, this camera here has a metal threads on the connection to hook up to this can't remember what this is called, a lavalier or something like that. Or if you want to hook it to a tripod, this has got a metal threads on it. That new camera I got, I say it's new, I've had it about 6 months. It's got plastic threads on it, and I've already stripped part of it out. So I think what I'm going to do with that camera, if no one's interested in buying it, it's a night vision camera too. I'll probably just attach it to a tripod and leave it on there, and it'll just stay on there. So I'm gonna, one of these days, I'm probably gonna have to reopen my PayPal account and see if I can get enough money or donations saved up to buy the camera that I need to do some of this. But anyway, so I hooked this onto here, and I'm gonna try it out today. There's another tree break right there. But anyway, so enough with the camera situation. Let's walk over here, and I'm going to show you this little spot that I found years ago. And I have not been in here in a long time. This is actually one of the first areas that I came to when I first started doing my research. But this log back here, it almost looks like something had been using this. Wow. And it still is, it looks like. It's kind of weird, that stick. I'm going to set this camera down for a minute. Maybe it'll stay right there. Huh. That's just suspended up in that tree there. Interesting. But look at all this bark. Now, I think a lot of this is the work of a pack rat. I think that's what they call them. But I came in here years ago, and this is a prime territory for snakes. So I do have my snake boots on today. But years ago, there was a like a little structure built up in here, and I came back in here one day and sat. I was with a girlfriend of mine, and we sat in here, and we heard. Now you can kind of see through these trees back behind here. It kind of opens up. Just on the other side of these, it's all scrub brush back in there. It's really thick. You have to stay on the game trails if you're going to go anywhere. But we heard something. Now, keep this in mind. It could have been a person. But what was weird is we never saw who it was. We could just hear it walking. And it came up. There's a little... This whole thing is a hill right here. You can't really see it in the camera, but it comes up, and then there's a little hump there. And it goes this way, and we could hear it walking, and I could have swore it was coming back down in through here, but it kept on that way. I think it kind of cut in and then went back up that way, and we never did see it. And we just sat right. We was sitting when we found this little structure. We was just sitting back in here. We kind of cleared out a little spot on the dirt, and we just sat there for probably an hour or two, and that happened. And anyway, I don't know what to make of it. We really expected to see someone coming through here. We could not see anything. It actually kind of frightened her a little bit. We never could see it. And as it moved off, we came out to about right here where this little tree is, and was just watching, and you could still hear it moving. Never could see a thing. So at the time, I thought maybe there was a bird, like a bird or something on the ground, or a critter that was just moving along the forest floor, and we just couldn't see it. And that's what was making all the noise. But I mean, when you're walking in this stuff, you can clearly tell if it's, I mean, something walking on 2 feet. I don't know. It was kind of weird. I just thought I'd share that with you guys. So let me see what kind of comments I got here. Let's see. Yeah, Tate, Greg. What's up, Greg? It's a tad bit chilly today in Oklahoma. Yes, it is, and it's kind of windy. It's a little windy out here today. But yeah, if you can find that, Greg, if you can find that comment, excuse me. If you can find that comment on that video, I left my email address, and see if you need to leave me your email at the bottom of this, or let me know how I can get a hold of you, because I'd really like to come check that out. I actually confused you with another guy. I started telling him about all the stuff, the plans I had, and he was like, "I don't think you're talking to the right guy." But anyway, I figured out that it was somebody else, and I've had a lot of people contacting me recently, and so I'm getting to meet a whole lot of new people, and branching out. So anyway, I think I may just leave that here for a minute. Sorry, I thought I just saw something through there. Wow, it just got quiet too. Anyway, I'm just going to stand here for a minute. So many of you know already that in 2 weeks is our next expedition to Hanobi, Oklahoma. We're going to go check out some new spots this time. I'd like to go check out Cucumber Creek. And then maybe towards the end of the week, I haven't told Randy this yet, and it depends on how long he's going to stay. I don't know if he's going to stay the whole week or what, but some of us are kind of wanting to go down to the Red River area and meet up with, well, hopefully DDoS is going to come out and come down to Hinobi with us, and we can all hang out down there. He said he was, so hopefully we'll see him down there and one of his team members. So, but what we were thinking about doing was towards the weekend was leaving Hinobi and heading to Brown Springs, and maybe staying a couple nights in there. So anyway, that'll be coming up in a couple weeks. So just thought most of you already knew that. Let's see. Hey, I was hoping to finally meet you live on here. Awesome. Nice to see you on here, Sarah. Wonder how that shotgun mic is going to do out there. Yeah, I'm gonna look back on that log, and I was like, where'd it go? It's right here. I'm gonna leave that sitting here for a minute. I'll tell you what I might do. I might just open that up and leave it recording while I walk. Like, just leave it recording in a direction. Like a static camera. What do you guys think? And just let it record for a little bit, and then I'll come back and get it. We'll see what kind of sounds it picks up, and or maybe I should just carry it around, and because I really wanted to carry it around and see how that lavalier works. Or I hope I'm saying that right. Richard Dudley, what's up? Nala Morris, good to see you on here. Talked to you and last night for quite some time. It was an awesome conversation. Needed to do that for a long time. So hopefully we'll get to meet up one of these days. I keep thinking I'm seeing something. It's probably just the leaves or the branches blowing. But I thought I saw a dark shape over here. Now through here I keep thinking I'm seeing something white. I don't know. I thought maybe there was somebody over there. People can come out here. This is a public lake, so yeah, man, that's no problem. Okay, awesome. So now I have your Gmail, Greg. I'm gonna shoot you some info, like my cell phone and other stuff. I'd really like to come check out that property. So I might. My buddy Tom, he lives right over there. I'll just tell you, he lives in Choctaw. Well, not in Choctaw, but he lives on 15th and Luther, somewhere around there. In that general vicinity, anyway. I'm about to open that other camera up because I just swear I can see something through there. And it's got the better zoom on it for sure. But anyway, I might get you in contact with Tom. Hang on, guys. I'm going to have to open that camera up. I may have to put this phone down for a minute. I'm seeing something through the trees. It's right. I don't want to point because I don't want it to move away, but let's see. Where am I pointing here? It's right through here. And I know this is not going to pick it up. It's just going to get grainy. What is that? Hang on, guys. I think I'm going to put this down. I got to see what that is. Sorry, guys. All right, I'm going to leave that there for a minute. You know what? I'm just going to carry it. It's all right, because if that happens again, I'm going to need that camera. Let me, I didn't really, sorry, I'm trying to get to these damn trees. Let's see here. Southern Pride, what's going on, buddy? Spack Jero, what's up? Jason, what's going on, brother? Yeah, the weather is getting better. It's a beautiful day today. It's a little windy. Looks like prime territory for critters. Yes, sir. There is a lot of critters in here. I spooked up a bunch of quail coming in here, and they always scare the shit out of me when because they wait till you walk like right up on them, and then they go scare the shit out of you. Do you ever camp out in the areas where Bigfoot is reported to be? Well, to be truthful with you, there are no Bigfoot reports out here, other than from what I've gotten through other. There's no documented sightings out here. And I've talked to, now I have gotten a report from, the only report I've gotten was from a couple hunters that were hunting out here on the far end of the other way back that way. And then there's a state park not far from here, and some golfers heard a bunch of stuff off in the woods along the golf course there. So that's really the closest documented BFRO sighting report is pretty far from here. So anyway, that answers that question. Roland LaFleur, what's up? KT Jonas. I think I got her. Oh, Peggy. I seen something black moving. I thought I did too, and I'm probably being a little loud here, but I'm just staying put. I'm not moving, so maybe if there is something, maybe it'll come closer to me. In North Carolina, they carry glow sticks when they go out at night for Bigfoot. They say it attracts them. Yeah, I've got some glow sticks, and actually I've got some different colored battery operated ones. They're different colors, and I'm gonna try that when I go down to Hanobi here soon. Set those off in the woods. Hurry up and find wildlife something. Envy Chris. Okay. Find some wildlife. Well, here's the thing. I wish it was that easy. Well, actually, it is that easy. I just about stepped on a cubby of quail. I wasn't recording, but usually when you go in an area like this, it's just like, what is that metaphor? But anyway, the wildlife just pretty much scatters. So when you're making a bunch of noise, it's just all these dead sticks. It's hard. And that's what a lot of people don't get. They think every time I go out, I'm supposed to catch something on video. Well, that's not really yes, that would be awesome. I'd love to see one just run by right now. But the chances of that happening is very slim. What I'm out here doing is documenting anything that's changed, like this. I hadn't been back to this in years. Seeing if there's any structures built. Finding tracks, things like that. You can't just go out and film one, and I'm not trying to be rude to you. I mean, I understand you're watching and you want to see something, so don't take that the wrong way. I appreciate you being on here. But I did a video a couple weeks ago. I was driving home for lunch, and I came by this lake, and I saw something off the road, off in the trees. And I recorded it for about a minute, and I labeled the title on purpose just to see. I knew there would be 5 or 6, the same 5 or 6 that usually always have rude comments. And the title was Sasquatch or a wild turkey. And everybody was those guys, those assholes were like, Seriously, you can't determine if it's a Sasquatch or a turkey. And I actually went out and done a follow-up video of the same exact spot to find this. It looked like a stump or something. I don't know what it was. But I went up and did a follow-up video showing what it was. It was basically just a shits and giggles video, because I wanted to see if these guys would pop off like they always do. And I blocked about 3 of them. 3 or 4 of them. The other 2, they watch, and I'm not going to block them. They're very opinionated, and I'm not, everybody has their opinions, but when you're going to be rude, outright rude, I'll just block your ass. So anyway, I just did that just to see. It was just for shits and giggles. But it was basically just, the only thing I could find was it looked like there was a stump. So let me pick this back up and get moving. I had to be in the shade to read you guys' comments, because it is freaking bright out here. Loud in the woods better than quiet. Yeah, sometimes you're right, Tate. You go sneaking around the woods and you never know what you can walk up on. But, when you're out here documenting the stuff that you find, like these structures and footprints, when you start finding that stuff, then you can come back to that area and be stealthy. That hill right back here, I've sat up on that hill for hours before, just waiting to see something walk through here. And I've heard sounds, I just never caught it on video. So you got to find the signs first, and then you can go back, see if anything's changed, and then try to get that great video. It's not just go out and get the video. It's not that easy. For some people it is, but most of them that have done that, they weren't trying. They were out camping, hiking, out on vacation with their family. Happened by mistake. So anyway, I've rambled on enough. I'm going to shut up now and let you guys just kind of hike with me here as I look around. See, there's the big hill I came in on, and I used to sit right up at the top of that and just watch down in all this. You can tell there's critters out here. There's all these holes dug. This is a really old area. Like I said, it was one of the first spots I came to when I first started doing this out here. So what I'll probably do, I'm going to follow this forest a little ways, and once I get far enough, and if I don't see anything new, I'm just going to cut this off, and I'm going to turn this on, because I really want to see how that audio is going to work. And I've even got a better shotgun mic than this. This is just this one actually came with this, I think it's called a lavalier or something like that. And you can put this on a tripod too, which is what I got it for. But it's just so much easier to hold this and keep it steady. But anyway, here's a couple stick formations I'd show you guys. Little X marker. Now look at, whoa. Holy cow. Right in freaking front of me. Wow. Jeez. What in the hell done that? Golly. I don't know if you guys can see that, but... Oh, okay. That's just it's just a big tree that looked like there was another tree shoved up there. Could have swore I just heard sound like a kid. There may be somebody out here. It's a nice day. I've actually got my fishing pole in the truck. I'm gonna stop and do some fishing before I leave. If it's not too windy. Yeah, I could have swore I heard a little kid. Here's the other side of that. It's just a big tree that's... I know the sun's probably glaring the shit out of that, but... And there is a little... like a little pocket inside there. Like something might be using it. Who knows? There was another topic I wanted to kind of discuss, but I may wait on that because I don't really want to cause any more. I don't want to ruffle any more feathers than there already is, so and most of you already know my opinion on it, but it has to do with this Claudia Ackley stuff. I call it BS, but you know, Claudia was a friend of mine, and I guess she still is, but she's taken this way too far. It's all me. You know, Claudia. And it's like my buddy. I don't know. I'm not gonna name names, but you know, I had this guy posted. Actually, this guy that posted this deal on her page was not a friend of mine. Bunch of deer poop. He said that she feels empowered, and she probably does because she has a lot of people backing her right now. But that ain't gonna do shit when the government gets involved. You can have all the lawyers you want, but when the government gets involved, yeah, there is somebody over there. I'm sure you guys just heard that. So, I think they're walking their dog or something. But anyway, tone it down so hopefully nobody hears me. They're probably like, there's a Bigfoot walking around back there. Oh man. I was going to go up here and show you guys the back side of this, I don't know what you call it. It's not a mountain, but it's like a ravine or canyon, whatever. It's kind of neat looking. It's really arid and desert-like in a lot of places up here. But anyway, what I was talking about, well, I guess this isn't the spot, but you can see how it kind of opens up back here. And then once you get through this little opening, it goes into the really thick forest, which I guess I could take you guys over there real quick if I don't lose signal. But anyway, I'll probably scare up some more quail here in a minute, because this is where they're at. And I need to watch out for rattlesnakes too. I'm sure it's still too cold for them, but you never know. See how this all opens up? So I just came out of there, and it goes into the old growth forest back in here. And I think this is where a lot of them are. I think they hide back in here. I usually leave this area alone, but I'll kind of just walk back here a little ways, get away from those people. Sound like maybe they were walking a dog or something. But anyway, the whole Claudia Ackley thing, you know, I backed her for a little while. But the more I thought about it, and I gotta be careful back here too. Shit. Sorry, I just about dropped the damn phone. I gotta be careful back here too, because I do not have a firearm on me today. If a pack of hungry coyotes decides I'm dinner, I'm screwed. So I don't even have a knife. But anyway, which is stupid of me because I didn't really plan on going back this far, but I think this will be a good stopping point. I'm not going to go way back in the forest back there today, but anyway, keep getting off track here. Let me get in the shade so I can read any comments. We'll stay in here for a minute and see if something walks by. I really think she's wasting her time and money on this whole lawsuit thing. You can see where it got Todd Standing, and I'm not gonna tell you my thoughts on Todd Standing. I really wanted to believe all that stuff, those videos and pictures he had were real, but I'm just seeing and hearing more and more proof or info, I guess. I can't really call it proof unless it's in front of your face, but that all that was just faked. I don't know. He seems like his demeanor is really off-putting, but he seems like he the way he is going about things, he seems credible. So I'm just going to tell you, I'm about 50-50 on that. I don't know. I mean, if those are real images, what he has on that video, he's done what nobody else has been able to do. I mean, that's just incredible. And it's really hard to believe that. I mean, it's really hard. But who knows? But yeah, I think she's wasting her time and money, and she's going in a direction that I think is bad. And I talked to a really good friend of mine last night, and me and her kind of agreed on the same thing, that what if these things are confirmed to be real? The government acknowledges the existence. And Corey talked about this too. What is that going to do? Well, there's going to be pros and cons to either way. There's pros and cons right now with them not being acknowledged. But if they acknowledge it, think about what that could do. Well, number one, I'm going to be scared as shit to go out in these woods because there's going to be dumb hillbilly rednecks out here with guns trying to shoot one. Now, I know they'll eventually have to have laws put in place to where that, but there's laws right now, and there's still idiots out poaching deer. So I'm going to be scared to be out here walking around like I can right now. It's going to be hard to do that. I don't know. To me, this is my opinion, I'm okay with it not being acknowledged. I know a lot of researchers want it done. They want it solved. I'm fine with it. To me, it makes it more exciting, not knowing. Yeah, that's our whole purpose, is to find out and learn more about these creatures. And that's what we're doing. And maybe if they are acknowledged, we will, but it's all going to be done scientifically in a lab. Right now I'm fine with it the way it is. It's like the paranormal. I mean, it's the not knowing is what makes it. This is really stupid, walking up to a grove of trees like this. Do not do this without some sort of weapon or having a buddy with you. This is really stupid. There could be something hiding in here. Mountain lion, and I am freaking screwed. Holy shit. Just as I say that, look what's on the freaking ground. Wow. That is a that's a doe, I'm guessing. What is that? Is that a deer skull? Yeah. It's a deer. It looks like a doe. That's kind of creepy. And there's tracks right here. So this might be... something could be living in here. And I walked right up on it. Yeah, that's not very smart. But anyway. So, since I'm in the shade right here, I walked over here to get in the shade. But so I can read you guys' comments, and then I'm probably going to shut this off and record with this on my way out. So let's see here. Let me back up. Tiger Woods is in 4th place. Troll hunting, well done. Yeah, and I did it because I couldn't remember what their names were, and I was sick of seeing them. I usually just delete people's comments, but I was sick of seeing it, so I did that video. I knew they were gonna bash me, and I did it just to see who would comment. And I actually did a follow-up video, but instead of putting the follow-up video showing that it was just a stump, like we all should do, I just took the video down. I wasn't gonna waste my time with those idiots. Dude, I got a pic I need to send you of something with what looks like native headdress on. I'm not sure what the fuck. All right, yeah, I'm down to see that. I think it was that Wayne Wilson or whatever his name is, that wacky Wayne Wilson, that wacky guy from, I don't even know where he lives, but he records from his driveway. He had something that looked like it had an Indian headdress on, and it was kind of weird looking. I make, a lot of his stuff I think is kind of bullshit. I'm just gonna say it. But he does have some stuff in the past that you're like, wow, I do kind of see something there. But his latest stuff, I mean, he's like pointing at the ground, like, look at that dog man right there. Look, look at that dog man right there. You see it? There's a green and blue Sasquatch in there. You see it? It's bullshit. Making the rest of us look like dumbasses. Don't do that. But he did have something in the past that looked like it was wearing an Indian headdress. It was kind of, and it almost looked like you could see through it. So I don't know what to think about his stuff. Right. How do you fight the government? Exactly. The government wants, and I think she's being followed. From what I've seen on Facebook, there's government agents following her ass. Screw that. She's going down a path she doesn't want to. She doesn't need to. When it comes to the government and Bigfoot, the government has it pretty sewn up. Yep. Hey, at least there will be video of it. Dude, no knife even. Don't do that. Hey now, you didn't talk to me last night. Lots of negative waterfall for sure. Like I said, Ackley is causing some irreparable damage. Yep. You think that's a coyote skull? I don't know. I've done a lot of deer mounts, and that looks to me like a doe, but I could be wrong. If it had canines, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Could be a coyote. It's pretty big. I don't see. I was looking for maybe the lower jaw. Where do I see that at? Right here. I don't know. I have no idea. Alright, so let's move on. Brown Dwarf. What's up, buddy? Good to see you on here. And if I'm missing some of you, like I see Famnita. I didn't say hello to you, Lady in the Woods. How are you, sweetie? Hopefully I'll get to see you here in a couple weeks. Sounds like there's going to be a few people down there, so not the whole time. And that's kind of the way me and Randy wanted it. We didn't want to the whole week full of people because we're trying to. We got some experiments we're wanting to try, and if there's a crap ton of people down there, it's just not going to work. But we did want to invite a bunch of people out. I mean, for a few days and just experience it and see what we can have happen. The more people you have, you can spread out and cover more territory, and maybe we'll get some activity doing that. Who knows? So Timmy, what's up, buddy? I think I've got everybody. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I may just let this record. I'm going to give me just a second. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. Get the audio plugged in. Oh crap. Dadgummit. Are you serious? It shows that I had the battery left on with this speaker. Well, the light's on. It looks like it's on. Maybe not. Maybe that's just the sun hitting it. Shit. Well, anyway, let's just see what kind of sorry guys. Alright, well, I'm just going to record with it anyway and see how the having this lavalier or whatever you call it. See, my other camera doesn't have the, you have to plug into the audio jack right there, and it goes up to this. And my other camera doesn't have that. So anyway, I am gonna head back over to the other force, and I may shut this off here in a minute. Sorry, I'm pointing it up around. I'm trying to work two cameras here. What I should have done is just left this recorded back here while I was gone, and seeing if anything came in to check out what I was doing. But when I heard those people, or sound like a girl, maybe there was somebody walking their dog, I didn't want to leave it in there, have somebody run off with it. So yeah, it's a beautiful day. I'm gonna hike back to the truck, and I've got my fishing pole in the back. Nobody's taken it yet, and let's see if I can catch me a couple sand bass. I wonder if those people heard me earlier. You know, one time, I've never told this story, but back up that way, one day you're not supposed to camp back here. They have primitive camping spots, but that's the only place you can do that. And at the time, we just didn't really care. We did it anyway, and we was camped probably about 3/4 of a mile that way. And up along on this, where I just came from, that ridge line runs all the way that way, and to the road you come in on. And we had a tent set up back there for a couple of days and was researching this canyon back here. If you go further back that way, it drops way down. But we stayed a couple nights up there, and the next day some people had come down, and they were the lake is right over here, and they was really close to the kind of our area we was at, and I thought it would be neat to see how close I could get up to. It was getting dark. It was towards the evening, and I thought it would be neat to see how acting like a Bigfoot, how close I could get to these people without them noticing or hearing or seeing me. And I got pretty damn close, and I actually had it on video, but it was kind of silly, so I didn't put it on my channel or anything. But it was pretty neat how, even, you know, we're not experts at that kind of thing, but they are. And if I could get that close without them, now there was some older men there that probably didn't hear very well, but that's beside the point. If I can get that close to them without them hearing or seeing me, can you imagine how close a Bigfoot can get to us? So it was kind of a neat experiment to try it. The girlfriend that I had with me at the time, she thought I was nuts until she saw the video, and she's like, "Whoa, I can't believe you actually got that close." So anyway, here's another big couple tree breaks. I've probably been filming the ground the whole time. I apologize. Now that one is about 10 feet up. So anyway, I think I am going to call this. I got to walk back up this big hill here and down the other side and hike back to my pickup. So I know it doesn't look like it's that big of a hill on camera, but for an old fat man like me, it kind of is. So anyway, I'm going to turn off this camcorder. I got enough to see. I don't even think that mic is working, because I think I had left it on. There's a little on button there, and I was testing it out at the house, and I think I accidentally left it on, so it's probably not going to pick up any audio, but I turned it on anyway just to see it. So hope you guys enjoyed it. No, really wasn't much to see in this one, but hey, we got out and found a deer skull or whatever that was, so had fun. I gotta remember to start bringing a knife or something with me. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one. Bye guys.